finished up my cookie.
Beautiful. I have hot cider.
Mm.
The background
I
music
have
is too
lemon
loud
ginger.
for my tiny brain. I also realized I wanted to try something.
Oh, yeah?
Oh god. My phone has Twitch.
Oh, no.
Okay. There we go.
Oh, no.
I didn't realize its sound was even on. I'm gonna add something that might be really cool
How are
if
you
it
already
works.
at 22?
At 22 what? This is it's because it's copied from the last Smasher Pass.
Oh,
Chill.
okay, I see, I see.
Is the points have
So
to
you're giving
be
yourself a head start here?
yeah,
Excuse me?
it was
Hello,
one of those
Red Eye.
things.
Hello, Canadian Lucifer. Enthuse Mason. Hello,
Ah,
everyone.
yes. Okay.
Dichotomy Nicole. Welcome, welcome.
Nice. Okay. Cool. Let's do this. Center it as much as possible. Come here. No, not yet. It's a delicate art. There it is.
It's a delicate procedure.
Well, it's not actually. Is it? Ah, it looks centered enough. Alright. Then there's this. Because then I can move this up and onto it. Okay, we're gonna make this big a second. Sorry for the technical stuff, guys. I'm just making it all cool.
Hot
Kinda
cider
spicy.
is possible, Nicole. You take hot apple cider.
Yeah.
And if you're me, you toss it in the microwave. If you're Ori, you probably do it with a kettle because you're fancy.
Well, no. So step 1, you take apple cider. Step 2 is you mull it. Now, what does that mean? That means you bring it to a boil on the stove, and then you add a lot of spices and like orange peel, like cinnamon and cloves, and all this sort of delicious stuff.
Fancier than
And
me.
then
I
you
just pour
simmer
it in
it.
a cup and pop in the microwave.
You simmer it for 20 minutes. And then you can drink it warm right there, but then you can also put it in the fridge and then heat it up in the microwave later. It's fucking worth it, Enthuse, I gotta tell you. Oh, hello everyone. Red Eye, Canadian Lucifer, Mason, Enthuse, Nicole, SJ Mackinnon. I'm sorry if I missed anyone in that hello. I'm not ignoring you. My brain is just small. I'm doing too many things at once. Okay. I want it to be like this medium gray. Yeah, I'm trying to do big brain stuff.
Some of it is SJ Mackin.
What is?
Some of it is non-alcoholic. The cider.
Yes, hard. So in America, hard cider is the alcoholic kind, and regular apple cider is the non-alcoholic kind.
We're the apple cider drinkers.
Yes. Ah, font. Beautiful.
Love me some good
I
apple
don't know
cider.
what font I want. This is gonna take way too long.
Fancy.
Ooh, that one's good. Nope, that one's not what I want actually. I mean, we're just kind of chilling for now, so. Anybody know a font that? Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, that's our font.
Oh, birch beer is the best.
Birch beer is
I
delicious.
stand by it.
I love root. You can get hard root beer. I love birch beer, ginger beer. I don't know what that is, Nicole, but it sounds good.
Yeah, I've never heard of that either.
Ginger beer. What other beer do I like? Sarsaparilla. That doesn't have the word beer in it, but it's delicious.
Oh, amazing.
Birch beer is always underrated. Not enough people drink it and sell it.
Root beer has kind of dominated the field.
Yeah. Yes, but no, Enthuse. Yes, but no.
Oh,
you know, I'm
those
gonna.
are fighting words.
It should be root beer, but it's not all root beer. It's a sad world we live in. Now I have to look up what Vin Chod is, or cowed, or however you would say that. Depends on the language, so. Yes, it is exactly like mulled wine. It is literally you take the same mulling spices, Nicole, and you just put them in apple cider. It's literally identical. Like the mixture of mulling spices that I have that we use for our apple cider literally also has a recipe for mulled wine. So yeah, literally identical, just with different liquid. You can also do it if you want a non-alcoholic version of the mulled wine. You can do it with grape juice, and it is very good as well. Mmm. Hot. What am I even doing? Well, we're doing chilling stuff until Dichotomy arrives.
Yes, because tonight
Otherwise,
is
we're just chilling.
quiz night.
Let me make our scores 0. What? This is cool
Yeah,
though.
that would help.
I'm actually going to probably keep this timer because it'll work well for the 15-minute timer.
Yeah, this is a beautiful timer.
Well, that's our starting soon timer. You know, it always exists. I was just like,
I really
oh,
like it, though.
big brain move.
Like, ooh, fancy.
Why won't this do what I want?
Ori, I can definitely promise cookies tomorrow. My family actually left me enough.
Amazing. Amazing. Ho ho. Anybody want to exclamation point cookies in chat? Now's the time. Alrighty.
Topical.
It is topical. And it is on top. Ickle. So that works.
I am just so happy this week is over.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Just a lot?
Just a lot. Like, everyone,
Woo,
at
ding.
least at school, agrees that this week was just, hit like a truck for some reason.
Interesting. Well, I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry for that.
I know you've struggled as well, your poor thumb.
Yes. Well, you know, it worked out that this week has been relatively light overall.
That's a plus.
But I definitely did way too much the other 2 days.
Do it for Wirt.
Yeah, I blame Wirt. I blame Wirt and my Outcast boys wanting to have all of them drawn in a lineup all at once within 4 hours.
They wanted to be pinup boys so bad.
Yeah, it happened. What am I doing?
We couldn't stop them.
What should I be doing?
I don't know. What should you be doing?
I don't know. Something. There should be
Well, if
some
anyone
art
has
going on.
questions about writing, arting, comicking, feel free to ask. If you have any reactions to the latest chapter, or even in
yes.
the free Ko-fi stuff, I know was very interesting this week. So if you have comments on that, we'll talk about anything, really.
We will talk about anything. Well, my brain is booting up from my warm cider. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I figured it out.
Do tell.
I'm going to finish putting in the sound effects and movement lines for entry 5, page 3.
Ah, very nice.
Because that's a little easy thing. How do you get into the habit of drawing instead of doom scrolling? You find something that you really like. It's a character, it's flowers, it's an animal, it's D&D monsters, literally any. Yeah, tea sets or mushrooms or food, you know, pick something
Backpacks.
that you want to make either there's 3 options. You want them to be in pain, you want this thing to be upset, you want this thing to be as beautiful as possible, or you want it to be as ugly as possible. Okay, those are the 3 options. So you pick a thing and you that you really like, and then you want to make it either as pretty as possible, ugly as possible, or as in pain and upset and tortured as possible. And then you keep drawing that thing, you know, and you want it to be a category. You don't want to pick like a specific mushroom. You pick like mushrooms in general, right? You don't want it to be like one specific. I mean, it can be, but you're just more likely to like not stay obsessed with that if it's like super specific. But you can definitely stay more obsessed when it's less specific. Yeah, see, this is exactly the thing, Canadians. See, it's the whole. There's the 3 options. There's 3 options. I know which one my option is. I feel everyone can probably guess which option's mine. But then You just keep drawing that with the intention of making your depiction of it better. You can also take it a step further and like make new stuff. Maybe you want to make specifically fantasy mushrooms, right? Like that's a method, right? You know. So how did I really honestly, my art really picked up when I started drawing the comic. When I started drawing Dungeons and Dragons magical items. Those are probably the two biggest things that I got like obsessed with, to the point that I wanted to physically draw every single day. That the act of not drawing one of these things was more sad than like putting the time into drawing it. And that's how you get good.
That's how you level up your
Cinder
skill.
always likes to talk about how every artist he knows that, like, you know, has really made progress or something has been very obsessive with it, right? Even if it's just a hobby, just the fact that, because when I had a full-time non-art related job, I literally came home and I went and drew. Like, that is what I did in my free time. I did nothing else. I came home and I came up here to my tablet and I drew until I went to bed. Obviously there was dinner in there, but like that was my routine. And every weekend I was drawing. And, you know, even to this day, the idea of every moment I want to be drawing. I want to have my sketchbook at dinner. I want to have my, you know, oh, you should sit outside and get fresh air with my sketchbook. Oh, Dad, go metal detecting with me. Okay, I'll sit there with my sketchbook. You know, like it's all the time. The act of that constantly, like, you want to draw. And now, you don't have to 100%. Obviously, burnout is a thing, and you can take breaks, and you should take breaks, and, you know, things like that. But, it's definitely like I miss it. And that is definitely has what allowed all of this to be a thing.
Can't get anywhere without practice.
Yep. So yeah, that's really the thing. I started out drawing a lot of fan art. I drew a lot of Lance from Voltron. I drew Miraculous Ladybug. A lot of Gravity Falls. Trying to think of what's in my sketchbook. I know there's Star versus the Forces of Evil in there. There's a lot of Voltron in there. That was probably the longest stint of something that I continued to draw. But like some of the first fan art I drew was of like a Fairy Tale, which was my first anime ever.
The Fire Baby.
Yeah, love my boy. One of the top tier anime boys. I think I used to call him my favorite of all time. I think he's sadly been surpassed. I couldn't say exactly by who, but there's definitely a lot of good contenders out there. He's still a fave, but he's definitely he's been surpassed.
By who?
Yeah, that's the vibe, Nicole. I sort of have like I've debated wanting an iPad or not. That's so funny, Mason. I love Chat Noir though. But yeah, that could definitely happen. Mars and I started watching Moriarty the Patriot, and Sherlock Holmes' voice actor is the same voice actor as this other character, Ronaldo, in an anime called The Vampire Dies in No Time. And now both characters frequently call the name John!
John.
And so every moment that Sherlock
Every
goes,
time we
John!
hear it,
It's like, oh my god, it's
oh, which
Ronaldo!
show are we watching?
Wait, hold on a second. I have to reset my brain.
Be such a 4D chess move if in The Vampire Dies in No Time they have a Sherlock Holmes.
We gotta see if there's a season 3, you know?
And they don't, like, they never explain it. It's just an in-joke if you know who the voice actors are.
Up.
But that would be brilliant.
But, yeah, I always debate getting an iPad for art. The main reasons I have is because, one, it means that I never have a reason to draw in my sketchbook specifically, right? I don't want to personally go fully digital art. I do want to, like, continue to fill up sketchbooks slowly and whatever. I like drawing in them.
And you keep
And
your skills intact,
oh, thank you
too.
for the follow, Luna.
Oh, hi, Luna Moon Sky.
Well, yeah, no, exactly. It keeps a slightly different sort of, and obviously I don't have like undo and stuff in a sketchbook as well, but it definitely is like when I go on vacation, or like I said, when I sit outside, it's like no, I bring the sketchbook. Hey, and
hello.
So it's always a little like, do I want an iPad to be able to do it anywhere, or do I want to keep it so that I get to do my sketchbook? We're doing good, Luna. How are you?
We're doing pretty well. What about you?
But my thumb is better today, so it definitely improved. I also, okay, the thumb was a good thing. The thumb was a good thing because
how so?
So what I think was the problem.
I'm glad to hear it, Luna.
We're still glad that you would want to play. Hello, Zach. Welcome.
Hello, Zach.
Welcome. You're sort of warming up if anybody's here specifically for the anime
our benefactor for the anime titles quiz will be here shortly.
Yeah, so we're just chilling until then, talking about art and answering any questions. We have a webcomic that we do. So, we kind of talk about that and art and writing or anything.
Art,
so
I do the writing. It's a tag team effort.
Yep. But my brain got lost again.
You were talking about sketchbooks and not wanting to go.
Yeah, I got past it. Oh, thumb thing.
Aha.
Well, that is true, Nicole. Yeah. If it's the only drawing tablet you have, then obviously. I specifically didn't get an iPad when I got a tablet for the reasons I mentioned as well. I was like, ooh, I don't want it portable. But
you have very specific standards.
Literally, no, it's literally a cycle. I go on vacation to North Carolina for like a week, twice a year, and every time I go, it's like, oh, should I invest in should I get an iPad just so I could do it? Oh, welcome, Zach. Thank you for the follow.
Thank you, Zach.
And so it's just like, and then I sort of just like, no, you would never draw in your sketchbook if you had an iPad. It would be terrible. You want to draw in your sketchbook. You want to make sketches and use your markers and all this other stuff you've bought.
I do have to admit, once I got a laptop, and this was back in high school, like back then, I did used to write down my stories like actual pen and paper. As soon as I got a laptop and I was just able to bring it everywhere with me, writing by hand just died. It's like, why would I do that when I could type so much quicker and more effectively and just have everything in one place?
I wish that something was comparable to the iPad in reference to like art and art programs and the Apple Pencil, but sadly, to my current knowledge, nothing else is. Every other, drawing tablet, you need like a computer involved because they're not like standalone, and I just don't want to deal with that. And I've never heard of anyone using like an Android like Samsung tablet for art purposes. I think their just pressure sensitivity just isn't as good. Like, I've only heard of iPads being used for it, which is certainly sad, but such is life.
The tools of the trade.
I wish I would probably totally invest a lot faster if there was a drawing tablet specific thing that was like, yes, this has room for like 10 apps. It's not really for running anything else, but you can't really do that. It's kind of weird. But back to the thumb thing. So I'm pretty sure what happened to my thumb, it got worked up because I have a mouse that is a vertical mouse. So it's more like you hold your hand like your hand shaking something. And I got that because a regular mouse I was using so much hurt my wrist. Like, that position was just icky and I didn't like it. My wrist was sad. So I got this vertical mouse and I love it. It's great. It's fantastic. There are 2 thumb buttons that I use very constantly during video editing. You live, Dichotomy.
Well,
if you're ready, we can certainly begin. I'm just finishing my story. It should be quick. So in the clicking,
Can't leave us in
I
suspense.
squeeze with my thumb a lot, and I think that just sort of aggravated it. And so yesterday, I still had to do like video editing stuff. I have a wireless keyboard that also has a trackpad, and so I was using that because that's a different motion. The thumb isn't involved. The pushing is down. You know, it's you gotta shake it up, right? To those repetitive strain motion. That's bad, but. Oh my god, I know everybody knows there's a reason nobody plays games with trackpads. Trackpads are annoying when you have to constantly like slide back and forth and slide back and forth and do stuff. So I was just like in agony of like how long it was taking. So I was like going to the internet, I'm like, DaVinci Resolve shortcuts, like what are all the shortcuts possible? So I have to use the mouse as little as possible. And while I didn't find it for what I needed it at the time, I did find this toggle that allows the selection to follow the playhead. And that means when cutting videos, so like cutting out all the dead air that I do and cutting it up, I don't have to touch the mouse at all.
That's
and it's amazing.
Phenomenal.
And it has, I have no confirmation yet that it's sped up that part of the editing, but it feels like it has. So hopefully it has. We'll test that out on Saturday because that's when I cut things up where I actually time myself. But yeah. All right, that was my story. And so when Dichotomy is ready, we shall begin our little anime game. Now, Dichotomy, if you want to type a little blurb of sort of what exactly it is, I'll say it, but I hope I remember correctly. Essentially, there's a lot of animes and other media, you know, that has really long, like, sentence names.
Titles.
Like, why? So, Dichotomy...
This came into discussion, I think 2 weeks ago.
Yes, sometime.
We were just randomly talking about it.
No worries, Dichotomy.
Thus the game was born.
And Dichotomy came up with a game that involved fake titles that are sentences and real anime titles that are sentences. And basically, I believe there's 40 of them. Basically, Mars and I get to hear the name. He'll put it in chat, and then we get to decide if they're real or not. And if we get it right, we get a point. I'm on, you know, the timer has our points on the correct side. And if we get it wrong, we don't get a point. And then, yeah. But we are going to discuss out loud, so we're not really pitted against each other, but if we disagree in the end, we will choose separately. All right. I think that's it. If we didn't miss anything, Dichotomy, whenever you're ready. Yeah, and chat, please feel free to play along. Talk about it in chat. Ah, all right. 45. Never mind. We got 45.
Alrighty. Hey, you know, the more the better.
I'm curious. The main thing I'm curious about this game is that if I actually know any of the anime, because I can, off the top of my head, maybe only think of 2 anime that I can know that are like, yes, this is like an egregious long sentence title, but we'll see.
No, we typically stick to the shorter ones.
Sounds good, Dichotomy. Yeah, there's literally like 2 where I'm like, maybe these made it onto the list, but I'm not sure. So I'm honestly curious if I've heard of any of them. The only one I feel
confident of is Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime.
That one, and I feel like The Vampire Dies in No Time could be a contender as well.
The Vampire Dies in No Time is definitely a contender.
Oh god, this is already really hard. My entire class is summoned to another world except for me. Damn!
Oh!
I think I really know real.
That one, actually.
Yeah, that one is, like, ringing a bell. Yeah. But I'm also concerned about, like, it being just slightly off. You know what I'm saying? I'm concerned about the actual title being, like, okay, so I was summoned to, you know...
It is real. You just think it's one
word
off.
Yeah,
from
I'm
the
not sure.
Thing. Because I can tell you this. This was a plot in an anime.
Like, it feels real. It feels real.
Like, they got summoned. The class got all kinds of good abilities, and the one, I think it was girl, didn't get a good ability, so she left because the capital was super sus, and she just like basically farmed her one skill and became super powerful.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, isekai indeed. Yeah, I mean, I feel a lot of these are going to be isekai. 90% of them are isekai. All right, that makes me feel good, Dichotomy. I'll go with real.
With true.
Yeah, we're both going with real. All right, reveal to us. Isn't that My Hero? Kinda. In a little way. Rebranded
Maybe the
My Hero as an
fantasy
isekai.
AU.
Real!
Deku.
Woo! 1 point to each of us.
Real. I think that came out either this season or last season.
It definitely was one where it's like, I have heard this call before, you know? I'm sure
Yeah.
you have, all that sort of thing. Whew!
The one guy I watch is Mother's Basement, and he always does like, here's your top 10 to watch
Ooh.
this season, and it streamlines so many things for me. Just
Number
like cut
2
through all the chaff. I don't have to sift myself.
is Whispers of the Celestial Pianist, Sonata of Stardust. While I would watch it, because it sounds really good, I'm gonna go I don't think it's
very
real.
much watch it,
I don't think it's real.
but it sounds too put together.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, exactly.
That's
it sounds
like
too thought out.
Sonata of Stardust, that it's very thought out. Like, you have the alliteration, and that I think that's what has me
Ooh,
sus.
that even tips me off a little more.
In English, it has the alliteration.
That even tips me off a little more because I know, this is kind of fourth wall break. Yeah, it is quite specific and cold, but I know
also
that
very
1,
specific.
Dichotomy is a musician, and 2, Dichotomy also shares my love for alliteration. So I think not
I'm going
real.
fake.
Not
I'm
real.
going fake.
Alrighty. Let's reveal. It is very specific, though. Yeah, it feels too thought out. But I might have to look into it if it's real. Look at that. We know Dichotomy too well.
Okay,
That's 2 for 2.
This was our warm-up.
Yeah. Maybe Mars and I are just gods at this. Who knows, How's everybody else playing at home doing? You guys getting these? Or you guys,
I forced Story to watch a lot of anime when we started hanging out.
Oh god, what do you do at the end of the world? Are you busy? Will you save us? Oh, it's called World End. World End. What do you do at the end of the world? Are you busy? Will you save us? Ooh.
Okay.
Well,
That World
Dichotomy.
End not semicolon, it's just a colon. That has me feeling it's real. The last 2 sentences have me a little suspicious.
I think it's...
But I'm kind of leaning toward real.
This one's a tough one. Because I know Dichotomy mentioned that sort of translation thing, and so this definitely feels like it's kind of a weird translation, right? The, like, triple question mark, sort of, like, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Right? But there's also a part of me that's like, I want it to be fake. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but
if it's
also,
real,
like,
I'm concerned.
World End feels very anime-ish.
That is true.
And also End of the World Apocalypse plot, like that also feels
that's very
anime.
I'd have to remember what Konosuba is in English, because that feels like one of those things where it's like shortened to something like that.
Don't
well, because
even.
Konosuba is like Konosubarashi Mita, it's like really long in Japanese, so it's something like that.
I just call it Konosuba.
Well, everybody only calls it Konosuba, right? So it's like it feels one of those things.
Time for that.
Yes, I'm agreeing, Nicole, that it seems translated. Oof. Yeah, I'm gonna go with real.
Gonna go
Mars.
real.
We're gonna real.
Yeah, I'm saying real
Keep
too.
it real. Let's reveal. I like that reveal and real rhyme.
It is very.
Is it real or no real? With Ori Mandel.
Let's go check the real.
Ori
and play
Marsdell.
the real.
3 for 3.
Oh,
it's real. Woo. Virtual high five, Mars.
Good at this. Virtual high five, Ori. Wait, we'll raise our teacups at the same time. Ready? 3. Woo!
Woo! Alrighty. Real for real. Beautiful. We're killing it, guys.
Yeah, right?
Oh god, my guardian angel is leaving messages on my voicemail machine. Voicemail machine makes me think it's real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because that makes me think translation.
That makes me feel translation.
I don't know.
Like, no, I'm going real. Like it really feels like it's off, right? Like the English is off, right?
I need to think about this a bit more.
Like, otherwise, Dichotomy's playing 4D chess with the titles he's making, but to me, This one feels
my
real.
voicemail.
Guardian Angel, very classic. It feels like a rom-com,
I've
right?
definitely
It feels like a comedy
seen
sort of thing
anime
going
about
on.
Guardian Angels.
Yeah.
And they're always modernizing, they're always updating. I could see this, but well, yeah, it's the voicemail machine bit that's throwing me. That's either really thought out to trip us
Like,
up,
this feels
or it's a
translated.
translation.
Right, this feels
It does feel
translated.
translated, though.
Because otherwise, because I could see it. Good night, Mason.
Oh, no
Have a
worries,
nice day at
Mason.
school. Thanks for
Good
hanging
luck
out
at
for a little.
school. Enjoy the weekend once you get to it.
Because my biggest this feels specifically like a translation and not like the
Yo,
English title of a
machine
thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Because if we were calling, like Moriarty the Patriot and is like Moriarty, whatever in Japanese. I don't know what it is in Japanese. But the point
it's
is
essentially the Patriot Moriarty.
yeah, there you go. But but it's backwards, right? And so when you like officially translate it into English, it's right with the same sentiment. Whereas so the English one would be like, my guardian angel is leaving me voicemails, right? Like you would cut it off. So I'm gonna go. Okay, that's fine. Dichotomy.
I figured dichotomy.
They're a lot more prominent in manga.
On this one.
I'm gonna go with real as well. So let's reveal real
it
or
does have
no
a rom-com
real.
slice of life kind of angle.
Yeah, comedy. Yeah, very comedic. Like ho ho ho.
I gotta be honest.
We
This
got
is
it
probably
wrong.
one I would not watch.
It's a fake.
Ah, okay.
Well, you really got the no points for us.
So you played the 4D chess.
Oh no, indeed. Yeah, Dichotomy did play the 4D chess. Everybody, oh no. You would have watched it? I might have watched it. It would have depended what like the characters looked like. If they had like cool designs, I probably would
on the
do
interactions.
But if
it's
it was
all
just like
rom-com shenanigans, I'm like, no, not for me.
Well, there you go, Dichotomy. You pulled it together. All right, you're playing 4D chess. I'm gonna add my fourth dimension. All right, I was in 3D chess. We're playing 4D chess now. The story in which I was kidnapped by a young ladies' school to be a sample of the common people. Ugh. Ugh. The story in which I was kidnapped by a young ladies' school to be a sample of the common people.
Okay, there are so many odd words happening here. I want to say real just by default.
I'm gonna go with fake. I feel like it's Dichotomy trying too hard to do what he did in the last one.
Oh. I feel like that was a fake one there, so this one might be real. Kidnapped by a young lady's school. A young lady's school? Wait.
Some of them are manga enthus. So they're not all anime explicitly.
I don't think that's what Enthuse is asking.
Oh. I'm Ace, okay? Mars bonk. Enthuse bonk.
Why bonk?
Enthuse bonk. Enthuse
you?
bonk. I rescinded. Alright, I'm going fake.
I'm going real.
Look, we're disagreeing.
Yeah, first
Reveal.
disagreement of the night.
Indeed. Oh goodness, this is such upbeat, nice music.
Just the Ace vibes, Ori. That completely went over your head.
That one was real, Mars.
Ah, nice.
Okay, when I'm tired, it comes out more.
I'm like, oh, I'm pretty sure they're all anime.
Yeah.
No, that's not.
Not where we were
what was
going
meant.
with it. So,
Was
it's all...
that a sussy one dichotomy? Was that a non-ace attorney?
So Dichotomy checked to make sure they weren't 18 plus. So none of them are 18 plus. I am a behemoth of an S-rank monster, but I am mistaken as a cat, and I live as the pet of an elf girl. I'm going real. It's just, the vibe is there.
I'm also going real.
The vibe is there.
That's a very
Now, I would
strong
say
vibe.
that's probably
Very
a manga, not an
D&D
anime,
vibe.
but I feel like it's a real. It gives the real.
We had an anime about a guy who was a chair this year, so I don't.
There you go. It's the cat
and a guy who got
it's the
isekai'd
elf
into
girl,
a vending machine.
It's the S rank. These are all like like keywords, you know?
Yeah, this is making me
That
think
is
of
very
the
true, Nicole.
anime like I solo leveled a dungeon to max out my
It's
ranks.
real! Yeah, exactly. Solo, all that sort of stuff. It's real.
Woo!
Alrighty. Yeah, you know, that one was just a vibe check dichotomy.
The anime.
It's just a vibe check.
That it was.
Sometimes you just gotta go with the gut. And just accept that, you know, sometimes your tummy knows better than your head. Why does it this way? Crescent Moon Warrior.
Moon Warrior.
Tsukaikari.
Tsukiakari. Sama.
Tsukiakari-sama, legend of the strongest warrior on the moon, although he is the only person living on the moon. This feels like a dichotomy one. I'm going fake. It feels like it's leaning towards the the moon like story, right? Like the goddess on the moon, and she's like separated from, like, it leans like it's leaning into that, but I feel like it's like too much in the opposite way that the other one was too much. You know
I am suspicious of Tsukiakari Sama. I don't know why. That makes me.
Yeah, I agree, Enthuse. It doesn't talk about the plot nearly enough to be real. I'm going fake.
Well, it does mention he's the only living person on the moon.
Yeah, but that's not really the plot, though. You know, that's not the plot.
I'm gonna go fake.
Alright, we're both on fake. Everyone's on fake. Let's see what dichotomy says. Are we right? Are we wrong? I don't know the name of this song.
Or should I go?
What was the song? Today we went to Olive Garden, and the song stuck in our head was the I'm a candle in the window on a cold dark winter's night. Fake. Look at us.
Woo!
Woo. Okay, I think we're getting like the patterns,
the
though.
vibe.
You know, we're getting like we're sussing it out. We're sussing it out.
We are sussing it out.
Sussing it out. Yeah, Enthuse, Nicole, anybody else playing at home? How are you guys doing?
Yes, do tell. This is fun.
Yeah. I mean, you already got us once, Dichotomy, and then you got me once, so, you know. We ain't perfect. We're just close to perfect.
Not. I'm
barely
more perfect than Ori, though, if you look at that score.
We're not even a quarter of the way in. We got a long way to go.
That we do.
Yeah, there you go, Nicole. Savari! I can't do it. Problem children are coming from another world, aren't they?
Problem children.
The comma aren't they throws me. Like that's not a plot anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a plot and now it's like a question. I don't feel like that's like a...
It's the phrase problem children for me.
Oh yeah?
I'm trying to think if there's a one-to-one translation happening there. Because everything else would check out, but problem children?
I mean, the problem child. I don't really have as much of that.
Something. I don't know. It just has me suspicious.
To me, it's the way it's phrased. Problem children are coming from another world, aren't they? Like, it's weird. Like I don't know. It flows weird, but in not a direct translation kind of way. Like, it flows weird in like a, you know, I'm gonna go with my gut. I think it's fake. I think we're going back to, like, it's not enough of the plot to talk about it. It's kind of like a weird reversal.
I'm gonna go real on this one.
All right, another dichotomy. Yeah, exactly. That is very true, dichotomy. I'm going fake. Mars is going real. Let's see that reveal. Woo!
Woohoo!
Gotta rhyme.
Safari!
Both? Mars pulls ahead again. It's
Real!
real. Dang. Mars is by far the anime manga aficionado out of the two of us. There's no question.
Oh, I certainly am not.
I have shown out of all the, I think I've shown you like 2 anime, and every other anime you've been like this one, that one. I know I've heard about this one. I've heard about that one.
Mostly because I just think you'll really like them.
What I'm saying is I don't even have that big of a list of anime that either you haven't seen, or you know what I'm saying? It's like.
True.
like the animes I showed you are like the only ones that I've seen that you haven't, that are like, yes, this is really good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was Art High School Host Club. Was there even another
High
one?
School and Princess Tutu.
Oh yeah, Princess Tutu. Yeah, they were great, but literally like not another. Alright. Wait, am I back in middle school? I need to stop myself from confessing to her in 6 days, 22 hours, 53 minutes, and 10 seconds.
Fake.
That feels really fake. It feels way too specific.
Going with my gut on that one. Fake.
I feel like if it cut off after 6 days, I could see it being real, but the extra specification gives it too much. I agree, fake. Let us find that. That one's a gut one. That is true.
You know what? Oh. You could do a lot in 12 episodes depending on the pacing.
Also, Erased, it is fake, but it's inspired by a real one. It feels like it's trying to be Erased, but rom-com. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because Erased has a similar plot.
Am I back in middle school? I need to stop a murder from happening.
Yeah, it's literally like, wait, I'm in elementary school again? I have like a week to stop a murderer, you know? That's literally what it is. So like,
stop a murderer, get my friend away from her abusive mom.
Well, you know, they're all together in one. Because she was murdered in the end if he didn't do that. So, you know, it's all connected. If you haven't seen Erased, it's really good, and you should. It's only 12 episodes.
That was technically one you showed me, Ori.
Is that?
Like, you recommended it to me back in my early
days. All right. So 3.
Anime.
I'm up to 3.
You sadly did not introduce me to JoJo's Bizarre Adventures.
No, Dylan actually introduced me to that. That was Dylan. I don't know if you ever saw Kill la Kill, but it was never one I recommended. It was fine, but it wasn't one like I need to watch it again.
Kill had always been on my list.
Again, it's good, but it was never one that I was like, I don't need to show this to everybody I know. You know, it was just like, yeah, it's okay.
It's like, this exists. This was a fun time.
This feels real. Meeting my younger self in the mirror, my reflection is a huge pervert. That feels real.
Oh, that just sounds like anime.
That just sounds like an anime. That just that's the like the Japanese humor is that exact kind of thing.
Sounds like that kind of humor.
Yeah, that feels real. That feels real.
I'm going real with that.
Yeah,
one.
I don't think I showed you any other. I've showed you a lot more cartoons. Like I showed you Randy, and I'm showing you.
You've definitely shown me way more cartoons.
Bluey and Molly.
So you know we balance each other out.
Fake. Wow, that's nuts. It felt so real, Dichotomy.
Real.
The show we watched, The Vampire Dies in No Time, is literally all that sort of humor.
They would do this plotline though. They would have a vampire that traps you in the mirror and shows like your younger self. And they would have
literally,
that kind of humor.
Yeah. The vampire's powers are like lewd talk, where they force you to talk lewdly, or like micro bikini guy that just makes you in a micro bikini.
Rock paper scissors.
Yeah, and you're forced to strip an article of clothing if you play rock paper scissors. What were the other ones?
The plotline does exist. Go watch The Vampire Dies in No Time.
Literally watch The Vampire Dichotomy. If you want this plot to exist, go watch The Vampire Dies in No Time. Yeah.
You won't be disappointed.
I think you'll find it absolutely hilarious. It's 2 seasons. It's great. There's no mirror in
No,
it.
not the mirror specifically. It just feels like it would be very fitting in that show.
Yeah, it's just this general vibe of that I don't know what the word is, like sex humor, I guess. I don't know what else you would call it.
Pervy humor.
Yeah, it's literally that every vampire is a pervert somehow, and they have to stop them, and they run around getting hit by the beams.
He's a good one.
He's a good one. He just wants to play video games.
And so is his grandpa.
Yes,
his grandpa
and his dad
wants to play board games.
and his
That'll
dad.
kill everybody.
Bedroom humor, yeah, maybe. It's all.
Perhaps.
It's literally just, and they're short. It's like 3 episodes in one, so it's never really like a cliffhanger, so you can just watch 1 or 2.
Sometimes there are part 1s, part 2s.
But they're all in the same episode. They're not like across like episode 11 and episode 12.
I thought they did that once.
Nope, I don't think so.
Oh.
Adult humor. There you go. That's the word, Nicole. Thank you.
There we go.
But it's definitely like we don't really have that in like American shows.
Well, we do. It's called South Park and Family Guy.
It's very different, though. I don't know.
It's incredible. It's
one
like
is like
dirtier.
goofy, and the other one is like disgusting. You know, like there's the like I don't know.
That's just gross out humor. Oh, that's real.
Cautious hero. The hero's overpowered but overly cautious. You're saying that's real? Like you know that one?
It's real. I've heard of this
Okay,
one.
I'll trust Mars.
Or I've heard the plot to this one.
I'll trust Mars. I'll trust Mars.
This one's real.
I'll trust Mars. I don't want to be behind when she knows. She feels so confident. I'll trust her.
Catch me if you can, Mr. Holmes.
I did that reel for like a it was like you can't make every one of your comic characters hot, and it was like catch me if you can, Mr. Holmes. It was just all Outcast characters. Oh, look at that reel.
I told you it was real.
I trusted you. I believed. You just gotta believe.
I actually heard really good things about that anime. Like, it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
He's just like a super cautious guy, and the supporting character kind of has to convince him, like, no, use your power. You will live. You will be fine. And he's just like, but what if I die? It's like, you're level 999. You'll be fine.
But Nicole, I feel like that's part of the formula, you know?
I almost thought the title was Onward Number 11,
Yeah,
Cautious
yeah.
Hero. It's like, wait a second. Nope, that's not it.
Yeah, Rondelite. Well, he wasn't actually that good in the end. You rewatched that one, Cautious Hero, Red Eye?
Oh, Kitty! Why are you climbing on my laptop? I'm sorry, guys. My cat is being very naughty right now.
Yeah, exactly. See, we're following. We're on brand, Dichotomy. On brand. Odds indeed. It was totally purposeful. Yeah.
Oh, now my cat is mad at me.
Yep.
I wouldn't let her sit on my keyboard.
Oh, how dare you? That's an
I know,
atrocity.
right?
An atrocity.
Aren't I the worst? Will she ever forgive me?
No.
Oh, she forgives me.
Oh, you didn't even have to give treats? Damn.
No, you know the funny thing? I got her into such
nice,
a bad
Red Eye.
habit.
Topical.
I have drawstrings on my pajama pants, right? Like the little strings you pull to make your pants tighter. And she loved, like, I got bored one day. I grabbed it and started, like, teasing it in front of her face.
You
like, just
ruined it
wiggling
now.
it back and forth. Yeah, now she climbs over and pulls on my drawstrings to play with them. I'm like, ugh, what have I done?
Yep. It's all your fault.
But this is how I win her love back. So, no, you can't sit on my laptop, but you can chase a drawstring if you'd like.
I'll accept.
Real anime.
Next one.
Definitely real.
Worth it.
It's honestly very adorable.
Okay, my brain is not going to be able to do this.
My mental choices are completely interfering with my school romantic comedy.
Ooh, it's a little self-aware, you know?
I? I'm gonna go fake.
My mental choices. That's a weird line. But it's too weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too off. Right?
Yeah. I feel like a one-to-one translation would be mental problems.
Yeah. Like, I feel mental choices. Like, I don't know how we got there.
One-to-one translation.
Yeah, I don't know how we got to mental choices. Because usually one-to-one translations are bad about syntax, not about, like, the actual thing. Like, problem children is a thing, you know?
The other...
It's a bit too realistic.
We also have the addition of completely as well. Like, it's very specific.
Yeah, I'll go with fake. I'll go with fake. Let us see. It's close to off. I follow a comic artist that I really love. It's real,
oh, it's
damn.
Real.
Wow.
Okay.
Nuts. I follow a comic artist, and like her whole thing is specifically making fun of like BL manga, and like so it sounds like something like she would write that as like the title of a manga.
I could see that.
What would they be in your mental choices? Just mental choices is a weird, like a weird phrase.
Shit that happens. The lack of communication, the breakdowns, everything. Those are mental choices.
Well, we have a link here.
Is it an anime or manga? I'm sorry, my kitty is in my face and demanding attention.
Like an anime. It's an anime.
Oh, wow. Oh, she is so needy.
Wow, and it's like written in the anime, like in English, as word for word. Like it's not a weird translation.
Oh, interesting.
It looks like a harem anime.
Oh, God.
I don't know. The cover has like 3 girls, but then the main character is definitely a guy, so it looks like a harem anime.
It probably is.
Feels like you needed proof for this. I mean, I would never doubt you, Dichotomy, but it is still... It says 14 plus. But harem anime doesn't necessarily mean 18
it doesn't
plus.
Mean,
yeah.
Not for all ages, necessarily.
Yeah. Harem anime is just the fact that it's one dude and a lot of girls.
One dude and all the girls.
And they're all trying to get with him. Or he's trying to get with all of them. It's like the pairing.
I gotta be honest, I never watch harem anime.
Then it's a boring harem?
Those are not for me.
The closest is... Technically we watched a reverse harem. I would say Ori in High School is a reverse harem in a way.
But it does not feel like a harem
anime.
No,
nothing has pulled off Ori in High School Host Club since. Or before. Just like Outcast... No, it's not at all. Outcast can't technically be a harem or a reverse harem because right now they're all dudes. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Yeah, honestly, when you get into like genre of Japanese media, it is incredibly specific. Like it matters the gender of all the characters, you know. Because there's shonen and there's shoujo and there's like that, you know, it like all matters. Doki Doki Literature Club? I mean, yeah, that is a harem. And it's a weird one, like it's a wild one. So yeah.
It's harem.
They're called reverse harems, Dichotomy, but it has to be a woman with lots of men. That's just how the genre works. I'm sorry to break it to you. I think Outcast, if it was, you know, going that way, would just be a BL. But it's not. A demon ate my homework. That's normal, right? The question ones get me. The question ones get me.
One, like, there's an epsilon. That's what I don't trust. But I could also see it in that, like, poppy font as well.
Yeah. That's not an epsilon, though. That's not the word for it.
Sorry, ellipses.
Thank you, ellipses.
No. Yes, ellipses.
Thank you.
Ellipses.
That's what I'm saying, dichotomy, an ellipsis.
Sorry,
yeah.
Epsilon is
a Greek
an
letter.
IPA term.
It's a Greek letter.
It's also an IPA term.
Well, because it's a Greek letter, they probably use it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
A
didn't
demon
mean
ate my homework! Exclamation point. ... That's normal,
That's
right?
normal, right?
I gotta
going
go fake. Jinx. I gotta go fake. It's weird in a weird way. I don't know.
I don't trust it.
I don't trust
Just
it.
like I don't trust the demon.
I feel like
What do you
good timing.
Misty? You want to weigh in?
We're good sometimes. Sometimes we can get it.
I don't know if you guys can hear the purr. She's literally right up against my mic.
It's a fake. Woo! Points to us.
Points to us indeed.
Mars
Very
hit
nice.
double digits.
Keep the yummy points coming. They fill my tea. I don't know. I'm so damn tired, you guys. It's been a week.
Goodness.
It's been a tea. It's been a week, not a tea.
What's happening to Mars? I thought.
Fire!
Have you ever tasted slime stew? A goblin's top 10 recipes for tiny monsters. Fuck, the second
Ori
part
would
feels
watch
real.
this.
But to be honest, I know a fair amount of food anime, at least the good ones, which is a high but
this
the
is where
good
Ori's
ones.
knowledge comes
Right.
into play.
This one feels fake, and my reasoning is because it feels like 3 long anime titles merged into one. Right? Like, it feels... No, I know that dichotomy, I know. Because it feels like we're taking That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, Goblin Slayer, and Restaurant from Another World, and we're, like, shoving them all into one. So, like, I don't...
see where you're coming from.
I feel like it's too... Like, this is inspired. You know, like, Dichotomy was inspired looking through the whole thing. Yeah, I agree, Nicole. I think it's fake.
It's not the second sentence that gets me. It's the first sentence. Have you ever tasted slime stew?
Yeah, honestly, if there was an anime that was literally a goblin's top 10 recipes for tiny monsters, like, that'd be wild.
I would think that was real.
Yeah, but nah, it's all together. I'm going fake.
It's the first line that has me feeling sus.
This is a Watch Mojo video.
God, I used to watch Mojo so much. And then I stopped.
I definitely like all the wild food ones though. But there's honestly only so many good. Oh, we're both fake.
No, I'm fake.
We're both fake.
I decided fake.
Yep, fake for sure.
sure.
But what was I gonna say? Yeah,
I'm
unfortunately,
not
there's a lot of bad
fake.
food anime in existence, which is unfortunate. Fake is correct. Aha! Look at us.
Woohoo!
Look at us go.
Our knowledge is finally paying off, Ori. We didn't even have to wait to be invited onto Jeopardy.
Indeed, this is Anime Jeopardy. No worries, Dichotomy. I don't have little cards for us to hold up. I'm sorry. I honestly didn't prepep very hep.
Prepep.
Trapped in a dating sim.
So cute.
The world of otome is tough for mobs. Real. It feels real. That it has otome.
That's real.
It has dating sim. Like it feels real.
It's also got a through line, right?
Yeah.
Trapped in a dating sim, you got a little bit of isekai, otherworld stuff happening there, and then the world of otome games relates back to the dating sim, is tough for mobs. Like now we got our character.
No.
I think real. Definitely real.
Yeah, Red Eye's here, Nicole's here. I'm feeling we're both locked in for real. Yeah, this is of course real.
It is real.
Oh, we've hit the 1/3 mark. I'm in double digits.
Amazing.
I need Mars to get one wrong, and I get one right. I need to level them out again.
I have gotten one wrong.
But I've gotten them wrong too.
Oh.
I need you to get one wrong, and I get it right.
That's your problem.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Roval.
That would be hilarious, Rumble. I'm the cameraman to some guy's isekai. I'm a TikTok influencer for the main character.
I got isekai to another world, and my role is the cameraman to the heroes. Boom, there's your next anime.
No. See, the problem, Dichotomy, I need Mars to not agree with me. See, when I don't agree with Mars, I get it wrong and Mars get it right. I need Mars to not agree with me, so I get it right and Mars get it wrong. You know, like that's the big brain plays.
Well, if you
right
want,
there.
I can explain my logic first. That way you can make sure I'm not following yours.
No. I an anime of the person who narrates the isekai.
I think they made that.
Oh my god.
Wasn't it like God enchanted my smartphone or something?
Oh, yeah, but that was horrible. Don't watch it. It's bad.
Smartphone.
Chronicle. Okay. What is it? Let's think of a better name. I'm a journalist down on their luck, but after I went to this crazy fantasy world, I know I have my next big scoop.
Yusibu. I couldn't become a hero, so I reluctantly decided to get a day job.
Ooh.
Yusibu.
I feel like it's fake. Yusibu, I don't know, it sounds weird. You're the Japanese expert though, Mars. I don't know. That one sounds odd.
So, all these characters exist in Japanese, so there isn't a problem there.
I see.
Yusibu. I couldn't become a hero, so I reluctantly decided to get a day job.
I feel like this one's fake. It gives me the devil is a part-timer vibes, where it's like inspired.
Real, but it also feels like something that could have been created. You know, like it has that vibe where it's like, okay, if the hero can't become a real a hero, what if they have to work a part-time job? Like,
yeah,
you know?
But it feels like it's bouncing off the devil is a part-timer, right? So it's like, I feel like it's inspired. So I'm going with fake.
It really is that Yusibu that's throwing me off. Yusibu.
Yeah, title's kind of meh. It has a starting point, but not too much. Yeah. Like, I feel like if it was anime, it would be something along the lines of, like, failed hero has to get a day job. You know, I don't know, something like that.
You know?
It feels real,
Red Eye?
I don't know.
But I think I'll go real.
I'm going... Oh, God. Now I'm disagreeing with Mars. I'm going fake. I'm sticking to the guns.
I think this might be your chance to catch up.
It won't. I'll just fall further behind.
No, you got this.
I'm fake. Mars is real. What's the deal? Or no deal? Ori met Mars death. It's real. Yep, see?
Oh,
Mars is going
sorry, Ori.
Not your fault.
Well, now I gotta look up what the heck Yusibu means.
It sounds like a name, maybe? I can't tell. Everybody's just making up fun ones.
Oh, wow. The original title is a mouthful. Like,
so is Konosubarashi Ita Waka Itaho, whatever.
Yushani naranakata ore wa shibu shibu shushuku o ketsui shimashita. Wow. Where's the Yusibu come from?
Sekai.
That's what I can't figure out.
Nishuku. There it is. So Konosuba is short for Konosubarashi Sekai ni Sukufukuo. Isn't that terrible?
Jeez.
I probably butchered that. Okay, I searched this up, and Google's first thing is people also ask, is Konosuba okay for kids? No, it's not.
No.
No, stop.
Why would they ask that?
Oh, well, that's exactly what this game is, Roval. That's exactly what this game is.
Do you guys want a really wholesome anime that is for kids? Like, actually for kids? Bananya.
What was that? What was that? Gakuen Daycare or whatever? Is that what that was?
Oh, Gakuen Babysitter.
Babysitter. Yeah, that one
was so wholesome.
How
I
would
don't know
we
if
read
I'd say
it?
it's for kids though.
It was just really cute. It had kids, I guess, is where my brain was going.
It definitely had kids.
Yushibu is from Yusha Shibu. Noof is not kid friendly.
Okay.
Noof has a lot of trauma.
So
She's not good for kids.
It that way. I see enthuse.
Anime is for kids, right? Looks at Goblin Slayer. Yeah, no. God, pain. God. Anybody who says anime is for kids, it's like, God, end me.
Like, you're nuts.
How would you rename Outcast in Japanese isekai anime title? Something with research.
I went on a research expedition and marooned myself. And wait, there are pirates here?
I hate the question mark ones the most. I like the statement ones, right? So it's like,
and there are pirates here.
You see no bad words, family friend? I don't know if you see them. Okay, what would I do? Cause my favorite type is that time I got reincarnated by a slime, right? Like it's a statement, right? Like how do we
adding question marks to all the fakes dichotomy? Oh God. No.
Well, now I know.
But doesn't that kind of tip us off?
Yeah, now we know dichotomy. Or unless you're double reversing it. Okay, I'm really trying to think how I would name Outcast.
Okay, wait, number 17. My husband might be undead, but I think that makes me like him more.
Zombie couples are a thing. That is definitely a through line.
Anyone remember the movie Warm Bodies?
Well, there's also there's a song that's about it. Like there's a ton of zombie couples, like a whole thing.
And zombie anime is pretty popular. Like Zob 100
sounds like a TikTok. It does sound like a TikTok.
But I don't know. My husband might be undead, but I think that makes me like him more. I think it's now the fact that there is no awkward translation that I feel like it's fake.
Ooh, yeah, it is very, this is normal English. My husband might be undead, but I think that makes me like him more. You know, it's definitely a statement that I could say. A zom-com, a rom-drom, a zombie comedy romantic drama, a zom-com rom-drom, Jesus, hell, and me.
That just sounds like fun for the whole family.
Pain.
I'm going with fake.
I like the reasoning. It does sound fake. But this is also my chance. I'm gonna go with real. I'm just gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Mars goes fake, I go real. I'm just gonna pull the trigger there.
Be confident. Be confident, Ori.
I'm doing it.
Alright, our answers are locked in, dichotomy.
Yep. Fake Mars, real Ori. Have I messed up again?
I am SRAM. I am fake.
Zom 100? 1000?
No, SRAM.
No.
That's my backwards name,
Ah, yes.
Synop.
Yeah. I wanted to try it out, you know? I felt fake too, but you caught us once or twice, so you never know.
Some characters can be, Nicole. I remember, there you go, I don't remember what year, but there was But there was a manga that was getting adopted about this like older couple who had been together for a long time, and it was just like them living out their happy lives in the countryside, and it seemed really wholesome and really nice. I never followed up on it to see if it was actually good, but
Don't what's his name and the girl in oh god, I'm getting vaguer by the moment. My brain had it and then it just died. Hold on, it'll come back. Nope, it's not. Shit.
I'm sorry, banana part? What?
In SAO.
Okay, Kirito and Asuna.
Yep, thank you. Don't they get married?
Yes.
That's what I was trying to get to.
Technically speaking, yes.
So they get married, there you go.
They do give the endgame couple in the middle of the series, which, you know, very refreshing.
It just went on too long. I couldn't do it. I have no idea, Roble.
I don't think so.
I felt like they were pretty much the same age.
I thought they were the same age.
Yeah. It's a great title
unless
though,
something
PCM.
happened in Alicization, which was like a reboot of the series or something. I gave up on SAO a long time ago.
Okay, Enthuse, I like everything but the last one because you're forcing it BL. I got stranded on an island and forced to join a pirate crew. There you go, that's the Outcast one. No, my boyfriend is a crocodile. We cut that off. Cut it off at the colon. Kirito's a cop while Asuna is a student? I barely know anything about their lives. But also if he didn't go to college, or if she's going to, like, extra...
I'm pretty sure Kirito was also a student.
I thought he was a student, too. He was young.
I specifically remember a scene where he was wearing a student's uniform and they were hanging out on the campus.
Now I'm gonna look it up. SAO Kirito age. Season 1. What the fuck?
What happened?
It just doesn't come up right away. He's 14.
Weird.
It says he's 14.
Oh!
Kirito's age goes from 14 to 17 as the story moves along. Asuna, on the other hand, is age 15 to 18. They're the same age! Jesus Christ. There was no way. Good night, Canadian Lucifer. Thanks for hanging.
Thanks for coming, Canadian Lucifer.
We're making it more of a BL. I landed on an island and hot animal voice recruited me, but a pirate? Oh god.
And technically buccaneer, but
What?
I mean, if you really want to break down the historical inaccuracies.
There's a lot of stuff going on. It's all vibe. Outcast is 90% vibe, guys.
I mean,
90% vibe, 10% science.
Our research, but we also want to have fun.
Titles aren't the place for technicalies. They kind of are. You get this long. I landed on an island and is stuck with animal-esque pirates and their hot wine. You're torturing me.
My lover was stolen and I was kicked out of the hero's party, but I awakened to the X skill fix damage and became invincible. Now let's begin some revenge. Holy fuck.
Ugh, I feel like it's too specific to be fake. Like, I feel like there's too much, that it's cohesive enough, but it's too much to be fake. You know what I'm saying?
This is the thing that's throwing me. It's X skill fix damage.
That's what I'm saying. That's like it. I'm going with it's real.
My lover was stolen, and I was kicked out of the hero's party. See, that sounds like something you might see, but I awakened to the X skill fix damage and became invincible. Now let's begin some revenge. I'm gonna go fake.
Damn, PCM.
I just feel like there's too much there.
I'm going real.
You know what?
See, and I feel like it's so much that it like is right. Yeah,
so you feel it's so much that's right. I feel it's so much that's fake.
Yeah.
We shall see.
Oh, going for fake red eye? Okay.
Alright,
I'm just
Red
gonna
Eye
fall
agreed
further
with
behind.
me.
I never claimed to be an anime aficionado. It's how Ori's
nice
coming back!
one,
It's
Ori.
real! Woo! Look at me!
Very nice one.
We got it back. We got it back a little bit. That was a gut move.
Way to trust your gut.
Yeah, it felt like there was too much, and it was cohesive enough, but just weirdly translated enough that it was like, no, this has to be real. Versus like,
See, I gotta be honest, I didn't catch the weirdly translated part.
it was the amount of commas, and was the
it's like
fixed
SAT
damage
where they give you fluff, so you start paying attention to that.
Yeah. Yay! Or horn!
Woo!
Doo, 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 doo.
Or horn!
Or horn! Now let's begin some revenge indeed. Honestly, one of my favorite accidental— No! Roval bonk! Mars has enough points.
Didn't I congratulate Ori?
No. Saying
I
that
thought I
I
did.
only celebrate when I get points.
Congratulations,
I only
Ori.
celebrate when I get points. Dichotomy's calling me selfish.
Oh, I feel fake.
No. Ugh. There's an anime that has relatively— I'm going it's real. I'm going it's real. That's the Love is War one.
There's Kaguya-sama Love is War.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm going with that one.
This is
I'm
fake.
going it's real.
I'm going fake.
I'm going real. I'm gonna lose that
Fake.
point ahead, but I'm going it's real. This feels like the manga title. I'm going real. Because this is the plot of that show.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Roval. It definitely feels inspired by.
Progress, Ori, it's real! I knew it! It's the
Really?
manga title. Yeah, it felt like the manga
So they
title.
shortened it for the anime.
Yeah.
I
See, we're
didn't
coming
know
back.
that was legal.
It was too many through lines to that anime. You know, like, it was too many
That's
through
why
lines.
I thought it was too many through lines and it was fake.
Yeah, real. Woo. I think it might be the original title, like how Konosuba is Konosuba, God's blessing to the world or whatever, to a magical world or something, like, and it's just
Something like
Konosuba,
that.
you know. So I feel like it's something like that. It's okay, Dichotomy.
Turkey.
I'll take the
sandwich.
point. Mars is still winning.
Hello, T-dude.
I have
What is this
cheesecake
now
for
about
after
turkey
stream.
sandwich? Ooh, lucky.
I have Italian cheesecake for after stream. Not New York cheesecake.
Did
Italian.
you go to Cheesecake Factory?
No, we went to Olive Garden.
Oh, very nice.
It has shortbread cookie crust and strawberries.
Okay, well, I'm just going to go raid my leftover Halloween candy. Thank you very much.
Yeah. You rarely get Italian cheesecake. Kochikame, this is the police station in front of Kameari Park in Katsushika Ward.
I know I've been kind of riding the fake train for a while, but this one's tough.
There's a lot of like trigger words in there, but in like a bad, like in a weird way. Kochikame.
Yeah.
This is the police station in front of this is the See, to me, I'm gonna go with fake.
Like, what would this anime be about?
Well, I'm gonna go with fake, because I feel like if it was an actual... Yeah, I agree, Enthuse, and I also feel like if it was an actual title, it would have been Kochikame, semicolon, police station in front of Kamiari Park in Katsuchi. You know, like I feel like this is the...
we know
is weird.
They love their semicolons.
Yeah, so I'm going it's fake.
I'm going fake as well. Kitty candy corn is not for you.
Try to stop her.
I'm trying. What do you think I'm trying to do?
She says no, I'm liquid. Your human barriers cannot stop me.
She truly does.
I actually, Armstrong killed me so much last night that I had to do a cough drop today.
Oh no!
I also woke up. Damn,
This
it's real?
is real?
Damn.
Wow.
Well then.
I gotta be honest, it sounds like a really boring one.
Yeah, it sounds incredibly boring. We have otter cops, so, you know.
Superior.
Any other police station kind of makes it kind of...
They can't compete with Mabu and Rayo.
Yeah.
The most tragic gays in history.
It looks boring? Now I have to look this up.
Me too.
Is it slice of life police? That would be horrible. Oh, ooh, yeah. It looks like
Tokyo
slice of life police. It
that
looks like slice of life police station.
The
Man in a
slice of
banana
life
suit.
police- Oh, wow. Oh, this is like that old style.
Yeah, this is really old style.
This is like throwback style. Holy crow.
You're at 10 out of 20
Wow,
so
that
far?
looks
Ooh,
boring.
alright, we're a little ahead in dudes. We got 13 and 14 out of 20. But we're halfway there. A little less.
Otter cops for the win.
Otter cops for
dance.
the win. We'll show the otter cops. I always forget I always mix this one up. What's the name of the show?
Sarazamai.
Sarazame. I always mix it up with the other one.
I'm not sure the other one.
The fish one.
Oh, Suratama.
Thank you. We're doing low brain today. Okay, why will you not let me search? Come on. There it is. Okay. The style isn't bad, but it looks very boring. 21. Do you love your mom and hit her, and God. Do you love your mom and hit her 2-hit multi-target attacks?
2-hit multi-target
Oh,
attacks.
and her. I added a hit in there. Do you love your mom and her 2-hit multi-target attacks?
Okay, this sounds like romance anime. Unfortunately, it happens. I'm
gonna go with fake because I don't want it to be real.
I'm gonna go with real.
Oh god, no.
If it is real, I'm concerned.
Oh no.
I don't want to be real.
I'm so scared. I'm so concerned. However, here is Hot Otter Cop. He's great.
2 hot otter cops.
Well, I can't find automatically. Oh, here we are. Open image in new tab.
Oh my god,
blog.
it's real.
It's real. No, you said real, right?
I said real.
Okay, hold on. Let me get this one real quick.
Also, look how beautiful Rayo is.
Yeah. Okay. Here's them both together.
The guy who did
Look at them.
Rin Matsuoka from
They're
Free.
beautiful.
I swear the guy gets typecast as dudes with pointy teeth.
They're beautiful. These are the otter cops. No cops can compare.
And they are incredibly gay.
They're very gay. There's the gay image.
They literally die for each other. And they die telling each other they love each other.
It's very gay.
It hurts.
It's very good though.
I am still in pain.
Okay, let me change our points. You
Please
got
watch
a point,
that as
Mars.
I.
Be warned though, it is weird.
Oh yeah, it's very
It's
weird.
good, but it's weird.
Oh, Roval.
Is that what you think it is? Oh, that's good.
Oh, oh no. No. I'm not watching that. I appreciate it, Roval, but no. I thank you for the proof. I do in fact believe you.
Of this one? The do you hit your mom? Do you love your mom?
No, do you love your mom?
Okay, I'm looking it up now.
It's real.
Oh.
It's real.
Uh.
I hope it's not about what I hypothesized it would be about.
Just it looks wrong no matter what the end goal. Yeah, no, no, She's in like iron bikini with 2 swords. Yeah, we're good. Nuh-uh, thanks.
Oh, nope.
Nope.
No.
Nuh-uh.
No.
Back it up. Nuh-uh.
No one's mom. No.
No. Not together. She can go do her own thing, but don't drag your son along. You know what I'm saying? Like if mom wants to go out partying with other people, do you, mom? You know, you deserve to feel young. I don't care. Don't drag your son along. Now I have to look up the...
That's actually not a bad plot, Roval.
It looks more like weird boy mom stuff, though, than anything.
Oh, God. Okay. Thank you, Nicole. I just inhaled my tea. Oh, wow.
That was beautiful. I was
Oh
top
my God,
tier.
I think it went up my nose.
Mars is gonna die.
Oh,
if Mars dies, I get all her points. No.
Hey!
Only if you die. I won't cause your death. And I won't wish for your death.
Only if. Okay.
I just want the inheritance. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for not death noting me.
That's very
nice
I would never.
You.
I would never.
Oh God, Nicole. That one comment. Oh, that ended me.
Gosh.
Oh, I'm crying.
Nothing wrong with the contingency plan. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
What do you plan to do about the comic if I die, bitch?
Be really sad. I didn't think that far ahead.
I don't know. I didn't think I would get this far.
Again, I don't want your death. I'm just saying that if it happens, I get your points. You call dibs on the chair? The chair probably is really comfy. If Mars dies, you want to be the new Mars? I'm sorry, I don't know what would happen to the comic dichotomy.
I think this position is permanently filled by the both of us.
The seat is molded to my butt.
Just the seriousness of which you said that. You're just like, pause. But
the amount of like moments that flash through my brain of like content that is something along the lines of like, ah, yes, the butt divot perfectly molded to my cheeks, like, was too many. There was a lot of things. Okay, this is what happened.
Brain dead.
There's a sound that I heard recently, you know, on Reels or whatever, and I'm 99% certain that it is either the voice of this fox from Adventure Time or somebody doing a really good version of it, but it's like a slight, because I don't remember him saying the exact quote, but it's like a slightly different version of what he says, where it's like, you know, something along the lines of like, you can't just buy everything, you gotta earn it. And then he goes, see that, like, bed impression or like chair impression, it's perfectly molded to my body, you can't just like have that, you gotta earn it. And that's like his whole thing, is that he's like, oh yes, the comfiest chair perfectly molded to my butt. Like, that's his like dream in life. He has very, very, you know, mundane dreams. Dichotomy, I know you know what fox I'm talking about from Adventure Time. But it was like changed, where it was like, you can't just go around buying everything in life. You see that depression? You gotta earn it.
That's so good.
You see that depression? You gotta earn it.
You gotta earn your depression if you truly want it.
Pain. Yeah, really though, Dichotomy.
Oh yeah.
100%. But honestly, he has such vibes, though. He's probably the most, like, relatable,
chillin'.
everyday character you could possibly have. His goals are just, I want to live in a house with a roof over my head and not have to have any cares or worries, not have to get out of my perfect little bed crevice, not have to, you know, in the afterlife, all I could ever want is the best chair or whatever he wants. Oh yeah, we do gotta speed this up a little bit. No matter how I look at it, it's you guys' fault I'm not popular.
I'm going fake.
No matter how I look at it, it's you guys' fault. The it's you guys' is weird. I'm going with real because of the it's you guys'. It's weird. I'm going with real.
Alright, we got one fake and one real.
I'm willing to just fall back down the gutter hole. I'm just going with my gut.
You don't know that. It could be real.
It could be real. Fake sounds like a dojin. It feels slightly off translated, you know what I'm saying? And real bitchin'. Let's go.
There you go, Ori.
Yahoo! Let's go.
I have to ask though, is you guys' a typo or is that actually how
I think
it's translated?
that's the translation.
Is this a mob show? Or
yeah,
manga?
no, that's how it's said on the Wikipedia. It's you guys' fault. But that's why it was weird. Because nobody really says it's you, like it's you guys'.
Okay. I thought you was there to throw us off.
Zinny up. Isn't it? It's Zin Eop. E comes first in these. Because it's phoenix. So it's Zin Eop. Because I'm looking at that, I'm like, that's not right.
Yeah. The O is behind the
so
E.
it turns out we skipped 23. So it turns out the guy I like is actually a famous politician?
23.
Question mark. So it turns out the guy I like is actually a famous politician? Oof. Fake, it's too cohesive.
It's also that's so in the beginning. That's
also, I feel like politicians are like a weird thing. You don't see a lot of politician stuff. Okay, no worries, Dichotomy.
No worries, Dichotomy.
Yeah, no, it makes sense, Nicole. But that's why it was like, that's real. So I think this politician one is fake. Mars?
I'm also going fake.
Double fake. Let's go. 24. But yeah, enthuse. Politicians are a weird thing. Yeah, Dylan's a poli-sci major as well. But, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so anytime I have to write Phoenix's name, literally every single time, I have to go Phoenix. Every time. I will not spell it otherwise. Because
it just makes no sense, the spelling.
It's a Latin thing. O-E makes the E noise in Latin. That's just how it works. Just like A-E makes the E. Like, it's just how Latin works. You do the same thing in taxonomy. If you have O-E, it's E. If you have A-E, it's E. Because it's A-C-E. Because it's A-E. It's...
Ew.
Of course it's fake. I just find politicians not to be something that really shows up in Japanese media, so I feel like it, you know, was kind of off. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't really talk about politicians and stuff. If it was an American show, totally. I could see that happening. Now, my favorite NPC is my newest classmate, and I think she recognizes me.
That does sound like it could be an ecchi anime.
Now, my favorite NPC is my newest classmate, and I think she recognizes me.
I'm going real.
It's the way the first line is phrased. Now, my favorite NPC. I feel like we would put now somewhere else. So I'm going with real.
But it could be, what is it? Ahora? No. Is that? Yeah.
Yeah, Nicole. There's a reason I like Spanish more than English.
I'm still sticking with real.
I'm sticking with real. I'm stinking with real. Oh, yeah, ahora. No.
No, my brain is just crossing wires.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, the now sounds fake.
Ima.
I'm saying it's real because it sounds wrong. That's why.
This
so
is the
Mars and
problem,
I are both on
I
real.
I studied 3 languages. I studied Spanish, I studied Japanese, and I
No.
studied sign.
No dichotomy.
I studied Spanish, I studied Japanese, and I studied sign. Luckily, sign doesn't cross
Sign
over
doesn't
too
really
much.
cross the
Sometimes
wires.
The Spanish and the Japanese gets mixed up.
I studied Spanish and then this is fake. Oh, we're both wrong.
Oh,
Well,
you
dang.
said real? I thought you said fake.
No, I also said real.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'll
I
take
really
the
do
point.
feel like
No.
this could have been an ecchi anime, though.
I felt like it was real because the translation was kind of off, you know? Yeah, really though, dichotomy. If you spell any of those words with the U, you're telling on yourself.
We'll know immediately.
You're telling on yourself. Did you know
Then again,
dichotomy?
it is Midnight Brain, so we might not pick up on it.
I'm pretty sure if I remember dichotomy, you guys, British added the U after, so Americans are right. Not the other way around. Supermarket drama. Who is this old guy that's been stealing all the gyoza? Who is this old guy that's been stealing all the
I want
gyoza?
it to be real. But I'm going fake.
Supermarket drama. Who is this old guy that's been stealing all the gyoza? It is really concise, but it rolls off the tongue really well. It's definitely...
But also...
It's got a question mark? Hold on.
Be about too.
It's got... Yeah, turnabout supermarket, exactly. It's got the plot in it. It's got the question mark. It's definitely not the way I would say it. I'm gonna go with real. I'm gonna do it.
I'm going fake still.
All right. Ori real, Mars fake. What's the deal or no deal?
Da, da, da.
I mean, we have recipe for a turnabout, right? So now we're on turnabout supermarket.
Recipe for a turnabout.
Fake. Aw, so sad.
Honestly,
pulling ahead once again.
It does sound pretty entertaining. Like, we could do a whole character study on this old guy. Why does he steal the gyoza? Where's the gyoza going?
It sounds like a fun slice
Why
of life
this
mystery,
supermarket?
you know?
Yeah, but it sounds like an episode title, not
Yeah.
a series title.
That is true, I guess. Honestly, I need supermarket mysteries. The super, you know, right? Like it's Dr. Ramune sort of
They're
vibes, but
so
it's just
rare.
supermarket. It would be so
Oh,
wild.
I love Dr. Ramune. I need a season
Yeah,
2
I
of
know.
Dr.
We gotta
Ramune,
speed it up.
like now.
Caught in the battlefield between my girlfriend and my childhood friend. The other option we do have, dichotomy, is if we want to cut it off after this one, we could save it for another time.
Ooh, yeah, have a double night.
Have a part 2. Caught in the
We'll
battlefield
save our
between my
points.
girlfriend and my childhood friend.
Ooh, that's a tough one. It feels real, but it also feels fake.
See,
But I could
I'm
also see
gonna
your
go-
friends sitting around the table trying to come up with this name as well.
I'm gonna go with real, and I'm gonna go with real because of the translation thing. Caught in the battlefield is weird.
I'm gonna go fake.
Alright, I'm going real. Mars is going fake. What'll it be?
We've been having a lot of disagreement lately.
Yeah. My brain can only think so hard. Red's on my side, so we'll see. Woo!
Nice one, Ori.
I got that point back.
That you did.
Alright, dichotomy, so what do we want to do? Do we want to stop it here and do the other 19 for next time? Another time? It won't be next week, but it'll be another week.
Probably
I don't want to
during
have
a
to
week where
rush
I have
through
a
it.
crap ton of stuff to do.
I just don't want to rush. I don't want to rush through. You know, we're only halfway.
Yeah,
Little
and these
over
are
halfway.
fun to talk about.
Yeah, it's
like
fun to
I like
converse.
talking in depth about the title names and just like speculating on what they could be about. I want time to do that.
All right, sure.
I'm okay
more.
with that.
Go ahead. But yeah, we won't do it next week. We'll do it, you know, again around. We'll wait a little bit because I do want to do making callers really bad, really bad, and that's what next week will be. Making callers.
Oh, that's gonna be such a fun one. Can you imagine living in a world where everyone is a genius except you? I'm going real.
Can you imagine living in a world where everyone is a genius except you? Fake. It feels too concise. Feels too on top of it.
Objection!
Tap!
Too concise!
Point! That, Your Honor, is too concise! I think that
fake.
It's a fake! You sticking real, Mars?
I'm sticking with real.
Fake!
Oh, nice! You caught up, Ori!
I did! Look at me! Yay! Woo! Confetti! Not guilty! Woo!
Oh, I can't see. I got a pop-up.
Oh no, not the pop-up.
There we go. I'm good. Let's go.
I really shouldn't be doing Phoenix voice.
Yeah, please don't kill your voice. We need to save it for tomorrow during Jujutsu Kaisen.
Well. Screaming is very different.
Real.
Drugstore in Another World, The Slow Life of a Cheap Pharmacist.
One.
It also sounds real, like, it sounds on it. Drugstore in Another World. That sounds the way
there was an isekai pharmacist anime. I was tempted to watch it, and then I heard it was bad.
Oh, the worst. I will also go with
really
real.
Saddened me.
I agree with real.
Because pharmacist anime would have been amazing.
It's also the line, in another world, right? That's like the way they write it in Japanese, you know.
The word.
Yeah, exactly.
That is the word to use.
Yeah, exactly. So we're both on real. We have so many anime to watch, Mars. So many.
I know. I want to show you Roblox so bad.
We're going through. How long is that?
We are. I mean, we've only 12 episodes.
Okay, so we can definitely get it in there.
It's not bad at all.
It's real. Oh. Look at us.
It is real. 18 points for us.
Dang, it's all tied up again.
Yeah.
I can't, honestly, I'm surprised I caught up in the end. And we're being real right now. I am floored that we got this far.
Hey, you know more than you think. No, don't notice me, senpai, hiding from my hot tutor because the exams are ruining my life.
I feel...
All right.
I feel like that's a fake.
I'm going real.
Really?
And you know why?
Why?
It's because that no in all caps.
With the 2 exclamation points?
Well, yeah. I could see that as a logo. I could see that with the giant bubbly.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm going with fake.
And everything, the symbols.
I'm going with fake because I think it's specifically like a funny, you know, joke on the whole thing, right?
Like, the parentheses have me sus, but that no has me convinced. So I'm going with real.
I'm going with fake. I'll stick to my guts. Red's going with fake.
Gut.
I trust
Red. It may help you win.
Yeah. Finish Red Dead 2?
Ooh.
Now you want boots in a hat?
Red Dead Redemption 2, I've heard, is such a damn good game. And you will get attached to your horse.
Fake!
Oh wow! Okay.
It was too much of like a. Oh, who doesn't? Who doesn't love a hot tutor? I was the hot tutor once. No, I don't know if I was hot, but I was a tutor once.
Right.
So I feel like you.
Hey, you know it's serving you very well,
you know,
Red-Eye.
In these niches, this is the place for it. Last one.
Last one for all the marbles.
A hot tuber, a spicy potato.
Indeed. Hello, Oscar.
Doesn't your one avatar have boots and a hat, Oscar? Yes, last chance for Mars to tie it up.
We'll see.
Can she do it?
I don't know.
Learning from
Timu Horutezu.
Tenzu. Learning from Timu Horutenzu. I achieved my goal of becoming the world's most powerful baker's apprentice. Oh.
I'm gonna go real.
You don't find any fault with Timu Horutenzu?
You know, that's where I feel it's certain. Because with Yusibu, that was real.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, so you don't see any problems with the name.
It's hard to create a name out of nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
Which, if you did, I'm very impressed, Dichotomy.
A leaning fake red.
But I'm gonna go real. Who knows? Maybe the turns have tabled and I'm now 2 behind. But I will lock in my answer. Real.
Timu
as real as Phoenix Wright.
I achieved my goal of becoming the world's most powerful baker's apprentice.
I want it to be real. It does sound kind of fun.
I'm gonna trust Mars on this one. I'm not gonna lie. I don't see any other faults in it that really make me go one way or the other. So I'm gonna go with real.
That is true. But I still feel confident in my answer.
We're both on real. Let's see the reveal. What's the deal? Who will get the seal? Bring the ranch. Hidden Valley Ranch. Yep.
Yep, going real.
Make a Western AU.
Western AU.
It's fake! Oh, he got us.
Okay.
He got us.
You know what? I started questioning it because it is past tense. I achieved becoming the world's best baker's apprentice. So maybe it's like, what would the series even be about now?
I guess. Alrighty, but in the end, Ori pulled ahead.
Hortons.
By 1.
I'm sorry,
it's Tim Hortons. Oh my God.
Hortons does not live in my backyard.
Now, if
you named it Baksu or something,
but we have a Tim Hortons, Mars.
Where?
Okay, I've driven past it. Yeah, literally. Oh my God.
Where?
I will send you the link.
Oh my God.
Well, actually, maybe I could give you some sort of a... It's by a Starbucks and Outback. It's by Outback and Friendly's.
Oh, all the way down there?
Yeah. That's not that far.
I don't go that way. Like,
never.
Ever.
What?
No.
Well, you're weird. We go over there all the time.
I mean, sometimes I go that way, but not frequently.
Yeah. Dang.
Dichotomy, I feel like I'm gonna have a biased perspective because I don't like coffee in general. I don't know if they can win me over.
They have a lot of baked goods stuff too, and their egg sandwiches aren't bad.
Promising.
What are we shoveling tonight?
Shovel Knight!
Shovel Knight! It's been a while.
Oh my gosh!
How have you been?
Hello.
We've been good, playing this game. I won 19-18, which I'm really honestly incredibly surprised about. I was not.
I bungled it at the end.
It's okay.
But we were neck and neck.
We were neck and neck.
Was a really
Again, I'm
close
surprised. Game. It was so close. You know, I'm impressed. I wish I could cut out a middle easily, but I cannot.
That would be nice.
Now we just get to do all of the little lines.
Nice and fun. Best of luck, Dichotomy. I mean, you know that we know your tricks now, so you gotta think of other ones.
Yeah, but he also got to hear about our logics, so now he can specifically counter us. So, you know, honestly, next one might be real tough.
I'm ready. I am ready to go.
I don't even know how to
Oh man.
I guess like that. Maybe like that. There we go. And then we got
lovely.
little turns. Nope. The weird part about this is always that I have to do it backwards.
They're not epsilons.
Added epsilon.
Ellipses. I meant ellipses. I know I meant ellipses.
We all know you meant ellipses.
I hope so.
I couldn't think of the word immediately either, so. No.
What's
wild
my brain has died.
About the movement lines is that I have to draw them in the opposite direction of the movement so that the tail is at the right way.
It's not what I said at first, Dichotomy, but I did correct myself eventually.
Mm-hmm.
That's gotta count for something.
Eventually.
You know, we SLPs a lot for some wiggle room if you self-correct in the middle of a production.
You gotta.
Oh,
Be able to self-correct. Angry Ferrex. Anger. Chompies. Nom, nom, nom. Wait, I didn't zoom in properly.
He's a furious, furious boy. Both bears start running.
He's far enough away, maybe. So you know how we were talking about how Outcast is like 90% vibes and 10% science?
Yes.
I look up so much reference for Ferrex and how he jumps to make sure that it's relatively logical. So he is a combination of gymnasts and parkour experts.
Oh, that's too perfect.
Yeah, his current... So far, everything I've done has been parkour. The most recent one I did, I had to do some balance beam stuff. I had to look up some balance beam stuff. So it was very interesting.
Oh man.
But so yeah, they're all real things that real normal people could do. Maybe Ferrex just probably does it a little better. Like he could jump higher, he could, balance easier, etc., etc. But they're all like possible, He's not like being weird. I looked up how people backflip to get him to backflip. I looked, all the stuff.
Damn.
He's got all of the stuff.
You did your homework.
Oh, always. He doesn't fly in this one, though. It's the other ones. We'll look at them because they're so pretty. And then that'll be the end. Everybody, Comic Dub came out yesterday.
Yes, yesterday was indeed Wednesday.
Also, I came up with words, words.
Crate AU came out today, part 2 on the Ko-fi.
Hold on, why do you not have a background? Hello?
I don't know.
What? Did I not give you 2 backgrounds?
Oh no.
Pain. They're easy backgrounds. He's just not shaded. No. It's the shading is more of the problem than anything else. I could have sworn. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. Pain. Suffering.
Well, don't do it if your hand hurts.
No, it's not that. It's more just like, I thought this was finished. Why are you not finished?
How dare you not be finished?
How dare you not be finished? Freaking dang it. Yeah, the background is fine. It's I just have to spend time shading him. Like, how dare. How dare they make me do this?
The audacity, Hotsen.
The audacity, indeed.
How dare.
Look, you see how Ori does backgrounds. Ta-da! Done. 2 backgrounds done. That's it. It's really easy. Some of them. Other ones I have pain. But, alright, let's see.
Those clouds are moving very fast in the background.
Yeah. You really think people notice? They don't.
No, not at all, honestly.
I ain't trying that hard. I try really hard on a bunch of other stuff. The clouds are a step too far. What was I doing?
'Tis the aesthetic.
It's just what it is. Journal. I think it's this one he does a backflip in. So let us see. And then that should be the end. Oh, no, it's not this one. Is it this one? It is this one. There it is. There he backflips.
Perhaps.
He leans back. He leans back. He reaches. It's not a lot left. And then he just sort of flips off the back. Woo! Flip. Bang. Thud. Honestly, Ferrix thrives in the vertical format. I don't know how I'm gonna do it when I have to make it.
Living.
I don't know what I'm gonna do when I have to make it the normal format. We'll figure that. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Maybe he can flip across panels.
Yeah. Well, I'll make it work. There's no question there. But, alright guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chilling. Hope you guys had fun with the game. I know Mars and I did.
Thanks for playing with us.
Thanks for making it Dichotomy. We'll definitely be coming back eventually. Probably in the new year or maybe December. Somewhere around there. A little bit. And we'll have part 2. We'll give Dichotomy some time to make up more questions. 15 more questions. And we'll just get on that. But otherwise, tomorrow we have... Yep, tomorrow's Friday.
Yep,
and we have Drawing with Dragons, and it is making Monsters Jinka.
Monsters.
Jinka,
yes.
So that's where you guys suggest monsters, and I have 15 minutes in order to make it into like a character, anything like that. Yeah, did anyone who beat 19? That would be pretty nuts. Otherwise,
that'd be amazing.
Otherwise, if we don't see you all tomorrow, we hope you have a great weekend, had a happy Halloween, and, yeah. We'll see you guys next time. Good night.
We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. If not, take care, you guys. Have a good one.